Welcome to part 1 of working with documents in CRM. Microsoft CRM lets us take advantage of native built-in SharePoint document management functionality, all without having to leave the familiar Outlook user interface. Enhanced integration helps us manage documents more efficiently, streamline business processes, and improve overall user experience and productivity. It also enforces the one-stop shop for managing all our organisation, people, matter, email and document records in one place. Let's start by walking through the process of adding a new document to SharePoint from CRM. You will see how quick and easy the process is. From our list of active matters, we can select a matter. From here we can click on the Documents folder to add a new document. We can browse to the document we want to upload. We can then select the document and add any document properties we wish to associate. In just a few seconds, we've added the new document to SharePoint in a way that is easy and familiar, doing it all within Microsoft Outlook. To create a new document using Document Suite is just as easy. We start by navigating to the main matter form and clicking Create New Office Document. We can select the Office document template and from here click to generate the document. This process loads Microsoft Word and populates the content placeholders. To save this new document, we just click in Save in CRM. Optionally, we have the ability to create email with Word document attached, alternatively to create an email with a PDF document attached. Returning to the CRM Documents folder, we can refresh the view to see the new document that has been uploaded. To edit this new document, we can click the Edit Document button. Again, this opens Word, where we can make any edits and save them back into CRM. Again, we have the optional actions to create emails with either a Word or PDF document attached. To create a copy of this document for editing, we can click the Actions menu to download a copy. You'll see other options here for alerts, for checking documents in and out, discarding checkouts and more. Again, we can make any edits required and click the Save in CRM button. The document is automatically uploaded to SharePoint, visible within CRM. You can see here the versioning and version numbers that have been applied. Next to the Actions menu, you will see the Search dialog. We can use the asterisk for a partial search or wildcard search to search for all documents containing the word Ackerman. We type the word and click to start search. Immediately a new window opens with the results that can be filtered by Word, web page, email and Excel. Here's a list of all of the 19 documents that the search has found. Now let's take a look at all this activity from the perspective of a SharePoint user. To open SharePoint, click the Open SharePoint button. Here in the SharePoint repository, we can see the same documents we just uploaded and displayed in CRM. The benefit of this is that these documents are now searchable, viewable and editable by users without having access to CRM. For example, when you might want to work on a document on your iPad from home or add additional new documents to this repository or workspace. Any changes or additions made here, of course, will also be reflected in the associated CRM view. To run a comparison between document versions, we can open the document in Microsoft Word. Clicking the Review menu allows us to compare using the legal black line option, which displays two documents and only what has changed between them. In some cases, Word will find that there are no differences between the documents. In other cases, of course, the compare will display the differences that exist. We also have the option, as you can see, to compare major versions of documents with the last major version published on the server, together with comparisons of the document with the last version saved, and comparison of this document with a specific version saved on the server. In the last part of this video, we will want to share the latest version of this document with a colleague. To do this, we click on the document and the Actions menu to Send shortcut. By way of example, I will send the shortcut to myself. I will then close the matter form and return to my inbox. Opening the email and clicking the link takes me directly to the Word document saved in SharePoint and accessible from within CRM. This ends part 1 of working with documents in CRM.